and welcome to The Rest is Football. You may suspect that something different going on. There's a lot of noise in the background. That's because we're at the Titanic Hotel in Liverpool for the Premier League's kick-off event. And what we're kicking off is our fantasy football team. Alongside me is Micah, and producer Harry makes his debut.
Finally!
You made the cut.
Finally.
It's about time, isn't it?
I've been waiting.
I know, yeah.
waiting.
We've heard your voice, but not seen your face.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I've seen his face for years, for a lot of years. Right, we are also making our own league this year, the Rest is Football Fantasy Football League, in which people can take part. And we've got thousands already of subscribed. So tell us, you are fantasy football sort of experts, at least you think you are.
We're passionate. Let's say we're passionate.
Addicts.
Addicts,
You've got to
yes.
be good to be an expert.
Yeah.
Okay, addicts. So how do you go about, I know with basic rules, you've got 100 million, you've got to buy a team plus a few substitutes.
Correct. 11
And-
outfields, 4
and
subs.
I think the first question everybody seems to answer, and this seems to have been like this for a few years now, is it Salah or Haaland?
Or both.
Or both.
Or both.
Or both.
Could you do both though?
You can do both, but then you've got to split your money around the team, so you might lose some balance.
What are you thinking though? What's your gut?
My
H?
gut is Salah.
My gut is Salah.
So I think what we do to
Why?
start with,
Why? Because Haaland, prolific goal scorer as well. I know Salah won the Golden Boot last year, but Haaland had his injury, still scored 22 goals, I believe. But Salah's a point scorer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with Haaland as well, especially the way Man City play, because teams sort of play that low block, it's more difficult for him to get the points, I would say. Against Liverpool, the games seem to be a little bit more open. So that's why I'm going to say
you've got
Salah.
to remember as well, midfielders will get an extra point for a goal. They'll also get an extra point if they get a clean
and it's
sheet.
important to make, so Salah counts as a midfield player, even though
Correct.
he's anything but a midfield player.
Yes.
In fantasy football.
And Bowen is a striker, by the way. Bowen should be a midfielder as well. But we'll get
He
onto
plays
that.
off the right, doesn't he? Yeah.
He's same as Salah. Exact
Yeah.
same as Salah.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Salah we put in.
Straight away?
We put him in.
Well, points they both scored last season.
Ooh.
Can you get that sort of information?
How can I? 2 seconds, guys.
Salah was the leader by miles last season.
Was he?
Yeah.
Restore. He's in.
But he's going to cost us 14.5 million. And we've only got 100 million to spend.
Most Salah.
How much is Haaland?
Haaland is 14 million.
So that's only $500,000. Is that?
It is only
I'll
$500,000.
tell you the points scored last season.
Yes.
Most Salah 344.
Yeah. 344.
And the next midfielder, let's go down.
The next midfielder had 236, so over 100.
100 points.
Over 100 points.
Brian and Bumo is obviously now at
Brian
United.
Mbeumo's gone to Manchester United.
Erling Haaland, he did have his injuries. Only 181 points.
All right. Yeah.
If-
But he was injured, so...
and the team struggled a bit last season compared with what they've done previously.
Correct.
So what goes, the thinking here, what you I mean, I know I've just spent 3 hours, well, 2.5 hours on a train with you, and you've spent the whole time talking, so we can't spend 2.5 hours. But, so, right, if you go with Salah, does that mean you've got to have a proper striker, a 9? It doesn't work like that. It's just forwards.
It's just
Right.
forwards.
But they forwards are strikers.
And those that you listen to this and thinking, what a stupid question. Not everybody knows how fantasy football works.
Correct.
Although a lot of people do.
The forwards are the 9s.
Yeah.
They're your Watkins, your Matetas. Ekitike is now a 9.
João Pedro.
João Pedro, you got Gyökeres, you got Sesko, the new player. So
Yeah.
you've got a few 9s to pick from.
Yeah.
So what are the forwards you're going to go with? So how much budget do you allow for your forwards? Do you pick 3? Do you have to have 3 forwards?
Yeah, 3
Or
forwards.
But this is confusing because Salah counts as midfielder.
Because he counts as a midfielder.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Which is weird. But anyway.
I think we go as if we were going to play our formation. And formation we could go for is probably a 3-5-2 and then have a bench forward.
Yeah.
So we can pick 2 forwards now we definitely want to have. Who would be one that you're going to go, he's in my team, off the bat?
Cole Palmer.
Well, he's a
about him?
midfielder.
He's a midfield. Well, he's sort of, you can understand that.
on the game,
But
he's a midfielder.
He is a yes from me and a yes from Mike.
Yeah.
So we'll just put him in
Yeah.
for now. 'cause he'll definitely get
10.5 million, I think it's absolute
But
steal.
Isn't that one of the issues that if you go Salah and Haaland, it's very hard to also have someone like Cole Palmer and another expensive.
Say like a Saka
That's why
or
you can only have one of
Fernandez.
them.
Yeah.
It's why you can only have one of them. Because otherwise your team, you don't get your Palmers or your Sakas or your Vertzes. You're going to pick Vertz.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the 2 main boys in. Any other certs in your mind?
Certs. Have you got a defender who's a cert? I've got one other cert, and I'd have Ollie Watkins up front. That's one I'd have. He's 9 million. He's going to take penalties, which a lot of the other strikers might not do because you've got the Salahs, Palmers, Bruno Fernandes takes pens. He's one of the strikers who actually just takes pens.
Fixtures as well.
Great fixtures. We can go on his fixtures actually here, and we could read them out.
Early fixtures, you mean?
Yeah.
Because generally the fixtures, they'll all play the same teams.
Yeah, early
over
doors.
the course of the season.
Early doors.
So fixtures: Newcastle, Brentford,
Yeah.
Palace, Everton, Sunderland, Fulham, Burnley
Yeah.
Wow.
are his early fixtures. Takes pens.
Ollie
For
Watkins.
me, I'm on.
And
I'm
what
on
price is Ollie Watkins?
9 million.
He's a consistent point
Is
scorer.
it-
You know what you're getting.
And he
though,
makes
don't you?
goals as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
agreed.
makes goals.
So we're saying Watkins?
Should we go Watkins? You happy?
I'm happy to go with Watkins.
Gaz, are you happy with Watkins?
Oh, I love Ollie Watkins. Oh, but you mean in terms of fantasy football?
Yeah.
I think he's reliable, and I think he's going to play.
Mm-hmm.
And
like it.
he's consistent goal scorer.
One other name I'll throw out there while we're doing strikers is João Pedro.
Ciao, Pedro.
7.5 million.
Class in the Club World Cup.
5 and 5 for Chelsea, including the Club World Cup. He's got a couple in pre-season.
Is he going to play 90 minutes though?
Minutes is the thing.
They've got in Leon Delap now as well, haven't they? They've got Esteval as well, who can play anywhere across the front. You've got to be thinking about that as well.
Well, João Pedro can play different as well. He can.
that
I've
helps.
seen him on the left. a bit.
Correct.
Yeah.
The question is, would you have him in your team for 70 minutes over other strikers having 90 for his price of 7.5 million?
On current form, yes.
That's
On
why
current
I'd have
form.
him at the start. And then if you see he's not, you can always...
Can I ask just a couple of dopey probably questions here? Big number 9 signing, Sesko, obviously for Manchester United. I suspect people will be a little bit nervous because we're not sure how Man United are going to do, considering how poor they were last season. But Gyökeres, I was earwigging, which I can do quite easily with these big boys on the train up, and it seems like quite a large percentage of Premier League fantasy football players are going with Gyökeres. 20-odd%, I think it was.
It was 27% on Gyökeres. It was, I think, just over 20 for Watkins. You thought Watkins was going to be picked more, didn't you?
I did.
You were surprised when you saw that.
I think Gyökeres is a hype buy.
It's unknown.
And I bought into the hype of Gyökeres in my other team.
Yeah.
But this is the rest
As
of this
an Arsenal
football.
fan.
Whoa.
How much is Gyökeres?
He is
Same as Watkins, 9 million.
9 million.
But Watkins is proven.
Proven in the Premier League.
But Arsenal, obviously, a team that you would
And
think
he's
might
probably going
create.
to take penalties.
Yeah,
which
but-
is a swayer for me.
Because Gyökeres probably won't, because Saka
Saka.
does.
But
yeah.
you're a striker.
Yes.
Guys. And in them situations, how many times have we talked about Arsenal? Once they get into them areas, Havertz, brilliant. I think he's a fantastic player. But he's more of a number 10.
I
A
agree.
striker's instinct in there. Gyökeres could be the one to get you goals. So that's why...
Yeah, Gyökeres, I've watched a lot of it, although I saw his goal in pre-season, which was, he did make a really good run into
And
the
the
box,
header.
But a lot of the time, he's like goes through, doesn't he?
Yeah, agreed.
He's a runner.
He's a runner.
And it's hard to do that with Arsenal because they tend to play against teams with a low block because of the way they play, a bit like Manchester City. So I think, I don't know, this is me, I'm not a fantasy football player until now, but I would guess I'd gamble on Watkins ahead of Gyökeres at the moment because
The
you know,
unknown.
You can also have a look at Gyökeres while you have
I
Watkins.
mean, I know
And
what
if you go
Gyökeres
off-
is like as a player, but I mean, unknown in terms of
In the
Premier
Premier
League.
If you have a look at Watkins for the first 3 games, because he's done it, and Gyökeres is playing, you go, he's got a couple goals. 9 million.
You can just swap like
Can
that.
swap him.
But you have
Yeah.
one transfer a week, you can just swap him. But
Yeah.
because he's unknown, I would go with the Premier League known. to
And they've
start
got a
with.
decent run at this
And they've got
Fixtures.
And
to
Arsenal
start
start,
with.
with United, and they've got some tough fixtures. Arsenal, let me get their fixtures up. They got United, then they've got Leeds, but then they've got Liverpool, Forest, Man City. So
Ooh, tough start, eh?
they've got a tough start. That's probably why I'd lean to Watkins.
Now, I've obviously bore witness to both of your two fantasy football teams for a couple of years now, and Saka's always been part of it. Is he going to make it?
I'm not sure.
Why?
I would love to have
Expensive?
him, but he's 10 million quid,
Palmer.
and I think it's Saka or Palmer. And I
It's
think
one or the other. If you've got Salah, you can't have all three.
yeah,
It's too much money.
So if you've got, and
you could do,
Yeah.
but you'd have a
lose-
really
you lose
low
the money
defense in terms of
elsewhere.
value.
So I'd throw Wirtz in there. Who you think Saka Wirtz might get similar points? He's $1.5 million cheaper. It means you have a difference between a 4.5 defender who might be a Van der Ven or you have a Gabriel. That's the difference in money. So if you don't have Saka, you have a Wirtz, then you can have a bit better at the back.
Right, okay.
It just balances it a bit more. I think with three of them, you'd lose the balance.
Yeah, can you explain to guys a little bit about the value rise if someone's doing well?
Yeah.
Because this is what he's a technician at in terms of the value of the players increase if they're doing well because a lot of people want to buy them, almost like a stock market.
Yeah, it's painful for a fantasy football player. If a player's doing well and you're looking at him, you want to bring him in, he's the same price as another player you've got. You're having a look at him. If he does well, and an amount of people in fantasy football bring that player in, he will go up by 0.1 million.
Yeah.
And then you look to bring him in, you go, I haven't got money in the bank anymore. And then you cry. It's awful.
Yeah, you've seen me on a Saturdays.
I have seen you.
So that could be,
Ruin my
that could be the problem with Gyökeres. Say Watkins has 2 games, doesn't score, Gyökeres gets 2. You look to change him to Gyökeres. Gyökeres will be 9.1 million. You can't get him.
But 0.1 million, I know.
But
It's
for a
not
player,
that.
it's in 0.5s. So then you can't bring a player in.
Oh, I see. They round everything up.
Yeah, as in Watkins is 9 and Gyökeres is 9. If he goes to 9.1, you can't then take Watkins out for Gyökeres.
You'd have to make
you'd have to make
subs
2 changes to make that.
with
to
you.
make the difference.
With you.
You know?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So why Palmer over Saka? If that's the decision, if you think that's a...
He takes free kicks. He
Penalties.
takes penalties.
So does Saka.
Saka takes, but is Gyökeres?
He scores a lot more goals than Saka.
They
Yeah.
both take corners
I think he's just a little bit more involved in the game in attacking areas.
because he plays centrally, doesn't he?
Yeah, centrally.
Yeah.
And I think with Palmer, he's allowed to go anywhere on the pitch,
Yeah.
whereas Saka does a lot of defensive work.
My thing is here, though, is if Arsenal start really well, it'll probably be because Saka provides Gyökeres with right chances. And if you've got neither of them, you will be seriously
But
depressed.
after 2 weeks, what you can do if that happens is you can change Palmer and Watkins. You go Saka
Alright,
and
yeah.
Gyökeres.
Yeah,
You can do
because
that.
you have enough money for that.
You've got enough money.
Correct.
You can do that. So yeah,
I'm liking it so far, guys. I'm liking it.
I think we get our dead certs defender
Yeah.
who we want.
Defender.
We want one of the premium 6 million, don't we?
Who
So
are the premium 6 million?
I'll
Who
get
you
him
got
up.
to choose
I'm
from?
going to get him up now.
Gabriel must be one of them, I imagine.
yes, correct.
Because
Gary.
he scores goals, so even I know that.
So the premiums are Gabriel, Saliba, Kukurea, Frimpong, Kirkes, Robertson,
Yeah.
Virgil, Nori, and Gvardiol.
Wow. So how many of those you got to choose, really?
Well, I would always picked Guardiola because he was playing left
And he
back.
scores goals.
But now because Nori's come, Guardiola
Ah.
might play centre back.
So will you pick Nori?
So
I like
Nori would be my thinking more than Guardiola just this season.
I think we put him in for now. Nori.
Nori. I mean, he's very forward. He's
He
almost
plays
a
so
winger.
Oh,
high.
he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's absolutely amazing. His technical ability
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Agree.
Overlapping. He's got absolutely everything for this team.
Okay.
But he does leave Man City exposed to a counter-attack. And we know that Man City's weakness is counter-attack
And
on
then,
that transition.
if you concede, you don't get the free.
You don't
clean
get
sheet
clean
bonus.
sheet bonus. Correct.
I think you put him in for the work he does that way.
Offensively.
Offensively.
So
and City are going to get their clean sheets, aren't they?
Yeah.
But when you get both, when you get an attack,
So how many 6 million defenders can you afford, really? Realistically, 2?
I think
One?
we can put 2 in for now, and then when we do the rest of the team, if we've got to put one down to a 5.5, we can.
Makes sense.
But
So-
my other 6 would be, I'd go with the goals, Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Arsenal.
Is he fit again now? I mean, he played, I think, did he get a knock in pre-season?
Yes. He played the last
Yeah.
game, though.
Yeah.
And by all accounts, he's fine. Clean sheets and is an
Scores
asset from
goals.
set pieces. So
Scores goals.
Gabriel was good for me last season. So I'd
I'm
definitely
happy
go with
with that.
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Okay, Gabriel's in.
Gabriel, yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting tasty now.
I think we do another midfielder.
Ooh.
There's a lot of names on this sheet behind us there. that we're putting ours in.
This is
obviously.
ours. That would have been the
But
former. That would have been the former.
Somebody else has been
That was
playing
some-
before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear. People think we're not dropping these people.
No,
right?
no, no,
No,
no.
they're not
They're
being dropped.
not being dropped.
Just
So you want another midfielder?
where are you going next? With
Since I opened the app and went in my team, one of the first players I put in was Florian Wirtz.
Sorry, Liverpool's new sign. What a football! I mean, I don't even remember, but like when we started the pod 2 years ago, one of the first shows that we ever did on the Rest is Football, we bigged up Florian Wirtz.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, because we'd watched him and he's at Leverkusen.
I think he's just extraordinary talent, you know, in terms of getting on a half turn in the half space, he's playing the ball forward, and he can dribble, but since I've watched him in pre-season for Liverpool, it's more the cute passes around the box, you know, them little ones where another player might take 2-3 more seconds to control it and pass it. He's just instant with it. He lends it, gives it, he gets it. So Wirtz for 8.5 million, I think he looks good value.
I think the amount of points he gets this season.
Who would be the other players that if you were like picking someone? Because midfield players of that
Bruno
kind of money.
Fernandes is 9.
Bruno's
Fernandes.
500,000 more.
And
He's got Marmouche is 8.5 as well. for Man
Marmouche.
City.
Probably
Yeah.
take Wirtz ahead of Marmouche. I thought Marmouche did okay last season, and I think also it's difficult coming in January, isn't it? So he needs a bit of time. I think he'll probably do well this
Wirtz looks
season.
like he's playing high and central, and he'll be dictating every. I think he'll get a lot of goals and assists.
A lot of points.
And pre-season, he's made a few already. He's got one. He scored. He's hit the bar. So he's in and
He had an
around.
assist in the Community Shield.
He looked really good in the
Ekitike.
Community Shield. He looked really, really good.
Is Ekitike? On him?
Well,
Because, I mean,
he's a striker in this, and he could be on the left or up front.
Yeah.
He's 8.5
how much is
million.
Mateta? 'Cause
7.5 million.
That's
That's a
interesting.
good option. So there's Joao Pedro, the Mateta,
yeah.
the Ekitike, 7.5, 8.5. They're all viable options, definitely.
But what do you do
go?
though if you got Salah? Do you want to hedge your bets? Because if you got Salah and Ekitike in the same team,
And Wirtz, then you can't have a defender.
that's
I would just wait for Ekitike because we know Isak still might go, and if Isak goes, then Ekitike either plays wide or gets less minutes.
Yes,
I
agreed.
suppose at the moment, because of the Isak situation, everyone's leaving him alone, aren't they?
A little bit.
Or would he go more expensive if he went to Liverpool or not? Does
No,
he
no,
say
the same.
It's the same,
Same.
price.
He would be, for me, if he went to Liverpool, I'm shooing him straight into my team. Isak,
Yeah.
my player. He's 10 million.
But at the minute, he might not. He
Or 10 and
he
a
might
half
not play
million.
at all.
He might
So
not.
you can't
He might not.
possibly
Yeah.
gamble on him, can you?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're
But
away from Isak.
with Ekitike, if Isak comes
Yeah.
in, then you can't have it.
Shall I quickly call Alan Shearer see if he's got Isak in his team?
He's not speaking to us, is he? We've not seen him for 2 weeks.
It's his birthday today. That's why he's
Happy
not here.
birthday, Alan.
Happy birthday, Alan. May
Should we
all
put Wirtz in?
may all
for
your
now?
Isaks come true.
Should we put Wirtz in
Yes,
for now?
go ahead, Harry. Let's do
Wirtz
it.
going in.
Wirtz.
Florian Wirtz. Yeah.
So we've got a spine now.
There's some good players there.
We've got £44.5 million left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to pick.
That's
You've got to
where it
remember we haven't
starts
picked a
getting tricky.
bench though. That's where we can put some lower costs.
What is the cheapest player you can? I'm sorry, I'm
4
being
million.
4 million
Four.
defenders.
Yeah.
4 million for
All right.
defenders, yeah.
And we'll definitely be having
couple.
1 or even 2.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you do that at the end?
You do that at the end. You sort of want to get your spine and then you can see where else you go.
But also your spine might change.
It
Correct.
might.
Might change
It
as
might.
we go along here.
Yeah.
This could be the longest Rest is Football episode.
People love it.
Ian there's carrying that camera, and he could be
content.
struggling. a
Oh,
bit.
it's lovely.
It's great. No, it's
It's
fascinating.
nice to have
actually,
Hey, she's doing a great job, eh?
it's just
You're replacing Alan, isn't
Yeah, I do 5 hours a day every day.
It does.
My head causes me headaches.
he?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
He's obsessed with this. He lives this.
Should we do a keeper?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Do we want to go premium? Do we want to go just below? Or do we want to go 4.5?
So last year I had Sells at Forest, and he was
he
only
must have had a good
He's 4.5.
season.
4.5.
He's
Last-
5 this year.
He's gone up now. His stock's gone up.
Yeah, what's Pickford? He'd be expensive as
He's
well. wouldn't he?
premium.
What is it, 5.5?
What's premium?
Premium is 5.5. Let me
Okay.
just
Let's
make
go to
sure
goalkeepers.
that we're correct here. But I'm pretty sure that Pickford. Yeah, he's 5.5 premium,
Raya,
along with
Raya,
Edison, Allison, and Raya.
Yeah. So this is where you kind of start having to save a bit of
Yes,
money.
you tweak a little bit.
Or you don't.
Can we see the points from last year, H? Have you got that?
Pickford is at the top. He comes top most seasons, Pickford.
So if you look here, guys, this was all last year. This is what the points they got. And Sells was only 4.5. But now his stock's risen. He's 5 million.
Yeah.
Raya was a good shout last year.
Yeah, but they're the expensive ones, so you'd expect that.
Yeah. So I think we're more in the middle range, aren't
What
we?
about someone like Verbruggen or Arif Malaga?
Arisa Malaga.
Well, Kepa's gone to Arsenal, so you can't have Kepa because he's a number 2 now. The 2 options at 4.5.
Yeah, but if you're a number 2, you never concede.
You never get no points.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of options at 4.5. There's Keller, who's moved from Liverpool.
Keller, I like. But
Yeah, to Brentford.
That's a good option because he's a good keeper, he'll make a lot of saves. And the other option is Verbruggen.
Yeah, because you get points, saves, not just clean sheets. Yeah.
Those are the 2 options I'd have at 4.5.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to go to 5, that's where you've got your Sanchez, your Henderson, Leno for Fulham. I don't think there's that much difference between the 4.5 and the 5.
A lot of people are going with Sanchez this year.
They've got lovely fixtures to start as
He
well,
was
Chelsea.
he was really good in the Club World Cup as well. It seems as though he's got his confidence back a little
I'm
bit.
not against that, shout.
But I think you'd rather spend the money here than
That's
the
why
goalkeeper.
I'd like a 4.5. I'd go for a Verbruggen or I'd go for Kelleher personally.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. But when we see our whole team, and if we've got money left over, we could upgrade to a 5.
Do you want to go with Verbruggen?
Should we do it for now?
Yeah. Just put him in, see where we go.
They have lost some players, but that makes him busier, yeah?
That makes
If
him
they
busy.
don't play as well, they make... So,
If they make more saves,
yeah,
they get more points.
yeah.
So you
But
want
if
someone
they
who's going to
concede-
make...
But clean sheets is king. always.
Clean
Yeah,
sheets, you're not going to get a clean sheet very often. Okay.
Here we go.
So have you gone with Broggan?
We're
And,
looking
and then let's just put in, we know the other keeper now because there's only one option at 4
So
million.
you have to have a reserve keeper, do you?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is Martin Dubravka. He's gone to Burnley. He's 4 million because he was originally at Newcastle. He was a backup to Pope. So they put him at 4 million, which is the cheapest option. Now he might start.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a keeper who starts on the bench for the cheapest amount.
Well, hang on a minute. Why don't you start Dubravka over Verbruggen? Because if he's cheaper, or you've got to spend the same amount of money
You
anyway.
spend the same amount of money
So
anyway,
you've got
yeah.
to pick,
You always pick
Yeah.
one.
but Burnley hardly conceded. I know in the championship.
Well, in Burnley's second game of the season, they play Sunderland. So
Yeah.
you might pick Dubravka for that game and Verbruggen to the bench. You can
You
pick
just switch
each
them
one
around.
each week.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Understood.
How much money have you got left? 37 million.
How many players? That's 5 players.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got subs as well. I
Yeah,
forgot
we've
that.
got subs
7
as well.
players.
Right. Yeah.
Where do you
But
want?
we've picked the expensive ones already, so we've got enough money to play with here.
All right. Okay.
What are you thinking now?
Where are we going next?
Now it gets a little bit sticky,
I
guys.
think we do our second striker, and we go back to the conversation of Mateta, Joao Pedro.
How much are they?
They're both 7.5.
7.5.
You can go even cheaper. You go 6.5. You get Raul Jimenez. You get Strand Larson,
A lot of people have gone with Beto.
and Beto's even cheaper.
He's
at
in
5.5.
5.5.
I can see why they're all cheap though.
But you, Everton just signed a new striker from
offense.
Villarreal.
No offense.
Beto's minutes are limited. They've just signed a striker from Villarreal,
Mm-hmm.
so they might
Yeah.
compete. So you probably want to have a look first.
Yeah, you want one. I guess you,
You
want
want
one that plays.
Well, to start your team in fantasy football, usually you want to go for absolute nailed-on starters.
Agreed.
That's why Joao Pedro, he might not get enough minutes. You know Mateta's going to get minutes, so Mateta's a good
Mateta
shout.
will definitely.
Mateta's
play.
good, but he's away at Chelsea in his first game. So the chance of him scoring,
Yeah, but they're good on the counter.
they are good on the counter.
I like going
Good.
with form. Joao Pedro's on form. He's a great shout. 7.5 million.
7.5
For a
million.
Chelsea number 9.
Yeah,
7.5
and they
million.
will with
And
the
they will
creative
Yeah.
players they've got around.
I think Palmer and Pedro. They had-
The link
in the
up.
final. it was-
Yeah, the link up
If we
was.
have both of them in the team,
Yeah, sensational. Go in.
Mateta or Pedro? That's the question. Who would you have, Gaz?
For the first game, I would have Pedro
you
because
can
they're
change.
at home. You can change.
But you've got to think 5 games, 6
6 games,
What
yeah.
their fixtures?
Chelsea fixtures are very, very, very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we did the Chelsea fixtures. I mean, he's going to get more chances than Mateta if he plays.
very nice fixtures for Chelsea. There you go. Crystal Palace, West Ham, Fulham, Brentford United, Brighton. Really good fixtures.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I think João Pedro.
I think João Pedro. That's my gut says João Pedro. I know Mateta's a handful and he does. If he gets on a run, he can go on game and game through scores, but
he takes penalties.
Ooh, Cole Palmer.
Him and Eze.
No,
Oh, you're talking about Mateta.
Mateta takes
Eze
penalties.
and they switched, didn't they?
João
But
Pedro
Eze might not be there. So he would be the penalty taker. If Eze goes to Spurs or Arsenal.
Is Eze in the equation at the moment, but not?
I'd probably wait to see where he goes.
No, he's another one who's at, what is he, 7.5?
7.5.
Expensive.
It's expensive.
I think with 10.5, 14.5, 8.5, it's tough to have another. I think we'd have to go into the 6.
Do you know? I mean, do you know if the players worry about their value?
Oh, 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They do.
I did mine. I worry about my value all the time.
Were you cheap? 4 million?
On bracket 3.5 million.
I got loads of assists.
Oh, yeah, I got a few assists to be fair.
I'm kidding, but I wonder if if I was a player, and you're going,
They play. They know about it.
right?
Yeah.
Mo
They're not happy.
Mo Salah will love the fact he's now the most expensive player.
100%.
Yeah, I think I saw him mention that actually on something.
Yeah, he said in an interview, make sure you pick him.
Yeah.
He said,
Well, we better.
what
pick
more
him.
do you
Well,
need?
we
I
have
score
picked
goals.
him. We have picked him. Okay.
João Pedro.
Pedro's in, is he?
If Eze goes and we need to change after a few weeks, Mateta's on penalties, he's going well. We can do a
What's
swap.
Palace's games like to start?
Palace start quite tough. Chelsea away, Forest, Villa
Chelsea
away.
Palace is your first game. Oh,
Mateta-
that's going to screw your head
I
up
know,
for a
yeah.
start.
If Pedro doesn't score and Mateta scores,
Pedro doesn't play.
Oh,
I probably
Pedro
won't watch it.
yeah.
head loss.
I probably won't watch it because I'll be scared.
Mood swings. Right, okay, fair enough. You've gone João Pedro. This episode of The Rest is Football is powered by NordVPN. Now, you might be off on holiday during the summer, but football, well, never really stops, does it? Lads, how have you been keeping up with football and everything else over the summer?
Actually, I was in Dubai, and not only could I not get my messages, I couldn't get my football update. So I turned my VPN on, and my NordVPN.
Let's get it right,
absolutely.
Alan.
And then bingo, it was perfect.
Yeah, films and series, that sort of thing. Turn on the VPN. Nord, of course. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
NordVPN protects my privacy and sensitive data when I'm online. It hides my IP, leaving no digital footprint. So it's like surfing the web with an invisibility cloak, avoiding the prying eyes of hackers, trackers, and bad actors. To get the best discount for your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/restisfootball. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box.
But now we can sort of look, we can pick our formation. We can go 3-5-2, or we can go 3-4-3, or we can go 4-4-2.
What difference does that make? I know this sounds a stupid question. In fantasy,
It actually works out with your money. So the cheapest striker is 4.5 million.
Yeah.
The cheapest midfielder is 4.5. The cheapest
so-
defender is 4. Yeah. So then if you play 3 at the back and you have 2 4s, it gives you a bit more money midfield and striker.
I
But
get
then
it.
sort of you need to have a look.
But with the new defensive contributions, it changes
Yeah,
things. Last
so-
season, it wasn't
so-
there.
How can you work out how much difference that will make? Because I think they've done something, Premier League, where they tell you what they would have got last
Yes,
season, what
with
they
the
would have
rules.
got. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Caicedo was very high. I think he was
For a midfielder,
almost 50 points for a midfielder. He would have got with the new.
And defenders too, because
Tarkovsky was very high.
Yeah.
The
Morello,
Forest guys, Morello had mid-30s,
Have
Milenkovic
those players that
mid-20s.
would have been high scorers last season gone up in value?
Yes.
yes.
They have.
Tarkovsky's 5.5 million. He would have only been 5 last season. Milenkovic is 5.5. He started at 4.5. Murillo's 5.5. So these are only just below your Gabriels and your 8.
It's a bit of the unknown, though, isn't
It's a
it?
bit of the unknown.
It is unknown.
The first time, it's unknown. We don't know. You know.
So what system we play?
I normally play 3-5-2. I think it just gives me the best
I do as
value.
You do as well.
Yeah.
I like having 5 midfielders because midfielders historically get the most points in the game.
Yeah.
They get goals, they get assists, they get extra points for clean sheet.
Clean sheets.
They get an extra point for a goal if they score. They get the most points midfielders.
Yeah.
So I'd have 3-5-2.
3-5-2.
Agreed.
Okay. So that means we need one more defender. Where do you want to go next? Do you want to pick your next defender, or? I suppose now you've got to start looking. I mean, I don't know how much you spent, but
Yeah, if you go down a little bit, it'll tell us how much we spent.
We've
Yes.
got 30 million, mate. 29.5 million.
is it best to pick your 11 and then work out your bench, or do you now think, well, let's
I
work
think
out?
we do our bench now with our money, and then we'll know how much we've got left for the rest.
Okay,
So
cool.
your
we
bench, I
know
presume, will all be 4 million players.
4
will it?
million.
4 million.
There's
Or
one-
do you think about, because obviously if someone's not playing one of your team, you get your first choice off your bench.
First choice.
So do you want one really good bench player?
But this is a shout who we could have. We could put in Mark Gay.
See how quickly I've worked this game
I
out?
like it,
This
guys.
is listening to you two for 2.5 hours on the train up.
I think we do. If you're saying that, we do Mark Gay because he might move to Liverpool soon. He
Yes.
probably won't play this weekend. He won't play this weekend. But if he moves next week and we've got him ready, then we have a Liverpool defender at 4.5 million off
on
the
the
bench in the
bench.
team.
But is he actually going to play though? Because Virgil
Or
Canate.
Konate. Well, looks like Konate might be running out his contract going to Real Madrid. So
You think you just go
Slot might
with?
just think, I want this partnership and I'm going to build on that for the
Fair.
next few seasons. Or he doesn't.
Or he might not play till, but then you can.
But that's why you have him on the bench, Mike, because if he does come in and doesn't play, you've
You
still
come
got
out,
your team from
you still
last
got 4.5 million to spend.
Why, if you're Mark Gay, why would you go somewhere if you weren't kind of given a little bit of a nudge that you're going to play
Yeah,
a bit?
World Cup year as well.
World Cup.
So you
year.
need to
He
be
needs
playing.
to play.
He
I
needs to
can't-
Should
play.
we get him in?
Yes, let's put him in.
Yeah. Is he in or on the bench, or does it matter at this point?
We're just going to do the T and then he'll start on the bench because he's not going to play this weekend.
No.
Yeah.
I got
He's
you.
not going to play this
Gotcha.
weekend.
What if he plays for Palace this weekend?
Do you think he would while it's all going on?
I think my Gay is the one player that is kind of so calm and professional
He will just
that
play.
I think if they wanted him to play, he would play. I think.
But you got to think about Palace side as well. He's only got 1 year left on his deal. Do you risk him playing
Well, that's what.
the first game, getting injured, and then not getting the money for him?
But he can get, it's like you can get injured in training just
True,
as easily.
true.
So, I mean, I've never been understood that, but I know what you mean.
The next thought is we need a bench player for a forward. They're not going to play. They're just going to sit on the bench.
I like him.
He's gone on loan from Chelsea's Mark. How would you pronounce it?
I've heard
Is it
also.
Gooey? Is it?
Do you know, I was looking at that and was thinking, what have they got Mark Gay at Sunday? And I didn't look for it. And then I looked again. I went, oh no.
I've heard Guy. I've heard Gooey. I've heard. All sorts.
So he'll sit there because we need a bench.
Yeah.
He's moved from Chelsea. He's probably going to get minutes, and he's the cheapest striker in the game.
Yeah.
So that's why you bring him in.
Okay, he's in.
So we've got 4 more.
Do you think when I'm going back to the point about do players care? If you're a player, would you find that a bit embarrassing?
If he was 4.5.
If you were saying, "Oh, people are bringing me in on the bench just because I'm just as mate."
I would find that embarrassing. But he's only a youngster. And he's not expected to play at Chelsea.
Yeah.
So going to Sunderland to get some minutes, there's no shame in that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I was jesting. Okay.
But I think we pick one more defender we want to play while we've got Gay on the bench.
But we're thinking a 4.5er.
I think we're thinking a 4.5er.
I've got a couple in mind.
Go on.
What are your options?
Van der Ven,
Yes.
Is he only
Me too.
4.5?
4.5.
Me too.
Injuries.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Injuries, hamstring.
It does. But
Great.
I wouldn't say it's a bit of a risk, but don't forget Spurs
do you
have
get
that high
points
line.
for speed?
I know, yeah. But in terms of recoveries, could be extra points
Him and
for him.
Romero combo.
Mm.
Spurs' fixtures are great. Start with Burnley at home.
So
Because then, so you have Van der Ven, you play him, Burnley at home, they've got City away next week. Gay goes to Liverpool, substitution. Beautiful.
4.5, brilliant.
sounds like a plan that won't come true. But anyway,
Sounds good though.
he's in. Van der Ven.
So that's our defence sorted. I think that the one other option now is we need a low budget, 4 million defender. I was having a look on the train up and there's centre back for Burnley, Estev.
I like him.
Tony, partner.
The business partner of Goalhanger.
He was
he
raving.
loves this
He was
lad.
raving about him, said he's massive, a lot of clearances, a lot of blocks, a lot of tackles. will fill the rate up for the extra points. Burnley had loads of clean sheets last season.
Yeah.
He's good in the other box. He said if he's the cheapest option, he's a must.
Agreed.
Agreed?
And he's only £4 million.
And he's only 4 million.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah.
We're nearly there, guys.
Yeah.
We're nearly there.
I'm slightly
So we've got 12 million.
12 million left. How many players?
2 players.
Oh, you got a bit of money.
We're doing all right.
Got a bit of money. Right. Today is Thursday. The league starts tomorrow, Friday, or today as you're hearing this.
Yep.
What time this afternoon or this evening or tomorrow will you two both be depressed?
As early as can be.
I'll probably be depressed.
When the teams come out Friday.
Yeah, Friday evening.
And half the team's not started.
Friday evening, 9
Anyway,
PM
I
when
think
Salah's
nine.
blanked.
I think the team's taking shape here, and we've got 2 to go. So
I'd like a bit more money for these two midfielders.
they're both midfielders. Who are the options?
So I'd say you probably have a 6.5 and a 5.5 here.
Yeah.
But then, this is when we'll finish and we'll start to move a few bits around to maybe change it up.
Yeah.
Because what you could do, guys, here, you could take out a game and go to a 4 and give you more money for the midfield.
You could get 2 6.5.
Because
Or
he's probably
6.5
he's probably not gonna start the first game of the season, as we said.
Yeah, he will.
You could start with Gabriel, Aït-Nouri, and Van de Ven. If he goes to Liverpool, you just swap him. So we could actually go 4 million there if we really wanted to, you know, and give us a bit more room to manoeuvre in midfield.
Well, why don't you see if you need it first?
Well, yeah, we've looked at midfielders, haven't we? 6.5 and
Or what we can do actually, if you leave 4 at the back with a Stev on the bench and you play 4-4-2,
for the first, okay.
then you can get a better midfielder. And so if you did a 4.5 midfielder in there,
Can you change your system around in the season?
Yeah,
You can.
you can change it every week.
So
Yeah.
if we, say that's our back 4 set and we play Gay at the start and then he goes to Liverpool, so we've still got 4. We could then put a 4.5 million bench midfielder in, and I would probably go for scored a great penalty in the Community Shield, is low budget midfielder.
I know you're talking about Devney.
Devaney, the youngster, 4.5 youngster, will probably get some minutes. He's the cheapest midfielder. Can sit on the bench. It means that now you've got 4 at the back and you've got 7.5 million to get a 4-4-2, which I think is better than having 2 6s in midfield. Possibly. Because that's an Eze. Or you could have
We don't know where Eze's going to be.
Or you could have a Rice or and Dye and then improve Gay to a Munoz and play 4-4-2. You'd have Van der Ven, Munoz, Aït-Nouri, Gabriel, and then you can have a Rice and Dye.
I like the Munoz shout at Palace. Flying wing back.
He was brilliant.
So
last
I think
season.
so. If
He
we
was
improve Gay
excellent.
to Munoz, because I love Munoz, I think he's amazing. I think he'll get quite a lot of recoveries and tackles, and he's probably the highest Palace player at points, isn't he? So, and then it leaves 6.5 to
What do you
finish the
miss out on
midfield.
by changing the system this way?
You don't have as many midfielders. You've got more defenders, but if you've got a Munoz, he almost plays like a midfielder.
Yeah.
In a way.
He's as high as a midfielder, isn't
It's just
he?
they're cheaper, so it's 5.5 instead of like a Munoz, a defender for 5.5.
I mean, Munoz is a really attacking. I mean,
He's
he's a
attacking.
winger, really, isn't he?
So I could probably prefer that with 4 midfielders than splitting.
How much
6.
money have we got? H, go down a little bit.
We got 6.5.
6.5
For one player.
for one
And this is a
player.
starting big. What are the choices? Who are the 6 points?
Rice,
Is
and
Rice a
Dye.
point scorer, though?
With the new system, I think
I know
you
he's
get
a great
lot of points.
player.
I think you get some points from it.
Yeah.
Tackles and ball recoveries. And remember, after the free kicks, he now takes the free kicks,
Yeah.
which he wasn't a lot of last season. Takes the corners,
Corners,
which
he takes.
they're great at. And with Zubamendi, he's going to play higher.
Yeah,
I
he's a
think.
holding player.
I don't know if I want a stronger defence or a stronger midfield. I think
It just makes it easier with the money if you have a stronger defence, how we're looking at the moment. Because if we had 3 at the back, our 2 midfielders would only be 6 and 6. Instead of having a Munoz.
I could do a 6.5 and a
Munoz will get
5.5.
more points than a £6 million midfielder.
You think?
Like an Anderson or a
Because you could go with a 6.5 like a Kudos at Spurs, and then a Reinders at Man City.
A Reinders or an Anderson who gets
Anderson.
Anderson got loads of points. He would have got with the new system. That's a good shout.
It's not a bad one.
So we could go Munoz back to Gay, then have a bench option, and then we had Reinders.
Just put it in. Let's just have a look.
It's nearly midnight now.
It takes time, this.
Yeah, it does.
And we need to win.
Yeah, we want to win.
Right, so there.
So if we stay with Gay.
Now we put in Kudus. This could be any 6.5 million. We'll put in Kudus for now.
Yeah. Kudus is another new player, obviously moved to Spurs, but
he's
from West Ham.
Yeah,
he's looked sharp.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of their games.
Saw Thomas Frank talk highly of him.
Yeah, said he's working really hard.
Yeah. Well, I would hope so.
There you go. So that with the 5 midfielders, Kudus, Reinders, then Gabriel, Aitnor, and Van der Ven as the 3, Watkins and Pedro. Or the other option if we went the other way.
Is this bang on the money now? Is that
That's bang on the money.
Could you remove him and put in another 4 million just to see what that does and give us, if we don't like the Reinders, we've got 6 million for a midfielder. Because if we want to play 3-5-2, you'd start with Gabriel, Aitnori and Van der Ven to start with. And we know we can change that if Mark Gay goes to Liverpool. So we're covered there and might give us a little bit more impetus in midfield.
Let's see if we prefer a 6 million or a 5. Let's see if there's anyone at 6 who's better than Reinders.
Okay.
And if not, we can just have Gay, can't we?
Reinders it'd be interesting where he plays because he can hold, but I've seen him play, particularly with the Dutch national side, likes to get forward.
Yes, he scored 2 goals in pre-season not so long ago. He can play number 6, but I think his best position is a number 8, and his late runs into the box. But he likes to control the tempo of the game as well. So it's an interesting one.
It is an interesting. When you get to the end is when you get these tough decisions.
Yeah.
Always like that.
So is this our 6 million options?
Yeah.
From last season, is this the...
Do you know what I've always wondered?
From last season?
I've always wondered whether Arteta and Pep and Arnie Slot play fantasy.
Yeah, they probably do.
Do you think they play the
definitely.
Do you think they do?
I think they do, yeah. For tactics, it's brilliant. I mean, you get all the stats.
The next time I interview a manager in the Premier League, I'm definitely going to ask them if they play fantasy.
Any of them.
See, there's no one jumping up.
That's why I just put in Reinders and keep Gay. Because then if he goes to Liverpool, then we've got 4 defenders and still got 5 midfielders.
Smith Rowe's had a good pre-season, apparently. He gets goals.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive.
But I quite like your Munoz now that I've seen the rest of the team develop.
Because they're cheaper, it brings the midfield up.
Yeah.
Anderson midfield makes a lot of blocks. Could that new...
Oh, yes, he was good on the new rules. He would have got... How many points was it? More? Was it 40, 50 points?
It was, no, 36.
36 more points.
Which is 13, it's equivalent. I think it's 12 assists.
12 assists, is it?
3 points.
The equivalent.
The equivalent, which is a lot.
I think I prefer your with Munoz
I think me too.
At the back rather than that.
It just looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah, put Munoz back in there, please, H. Okay, so that gives us 4.5. So our team would be, at this moment in time, Gabriel, Munoz, and Aitnori to start, or because Van der Ven's got Burnley at home, would you go
4 at the back?
Or you just go 4-4-2? Okay.
For 1 week only?
Yeah, for 1 week only. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah. I like it better, you know, H. Yeah. I like that better.
I like it. We're starting to see a bit of confidence.
Ooh, we've not even mentioned Salah. We've not mentioned Salah. 6.5 million. He's
instead of Kudus.
Instead of Kudus.
Whereas Rice, Kudus, Salah, Illiman and Dye are all 6.5, and they're all.
And Dye takes penalties.
And Dye takes pens, and Everton have got.
All right, lock that in and let's see what it looks like.
So
what are we doing?
4-4-2.
4-4-2.
We're going to play Verbruggen in goal, Gabriel, Munoz, Aitnori, Van der Ven, Palmer, Salah, Wirtz, Kudus, Watkins, and Pedro. The other thing we need to discuss is whether it's Kudus, Ismail Sarr, Declan Rice, Illiman and Dye, they're all 6.5, and they're all. But Kudus is playing Burnley at home, so that's something we could just change around with.
He won't take penalties, though, will he?
New signing. No, he won't take penalties.
But Tottenham, I think, probably be
New
more
manager.
free-flowing than Everton.
Yeah.
Everton are kind of,
New player
Thomas Frank
bounce.
loves him. He's been raving about it. Kudus, Thomas Frank.
Yeah. He'll probably leave him out.
Yeah.
Managers do that when they rave about a player.
like
You know
the
they're
team.
going to put him on the bench. You know.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that, please. I can't deal with that. How are we looking?
What? He's friend of the pod, Thomas Frank. Give him a quick call.
I like it.
Do you ever do that?
What, give
Thomas a call and say, Thomas, give us.
Not for fantasy now. I do to the players. Yeah. Are we happy?
I'm happy.
We've got to stick.
No, I need more from you, H.
Because
I need it to be ecstatic. Are you happy?
The only thing is Kudus.
Well, that's it. You've got to lock your team in there. No changing your minds now.
Done.
So everybody
Done and
knows
dusted.
it. If you want to do your Fantasy Premier League side, just join the Players Lounge on therestisfootball.com. We'd love to have you on board. Thousands have already done it. And you can compete with these pair. Actually, I think you've done a great job.
You've done well, H. Very impressed. Well done, mate. Well done.
Well, we'll see. Time will tell whether you've done it any good or not. But that's it for this episode of The Rest is Football. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me. Have a good week.